Ah, man. You think it's bad right now, bruh? You think you get a lot of hate now, bruh? Just wait. It's finna get a lot worse. You're probably chomping at the bit. And you're also probably just getting started. People tend to overlook those with bigger dreams, higher aspirations, things of that nature. And let me tell you something, bro. When you have those in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna get hate. The haters will come. They're gonna try to make a fool out of you. When you reach a certain point, you're gonna catch them off guard and surprise them a little bit. But let me tell you something. They're not ready for what you got coming next, bro. They ain't ready for that next chapter. They are not ready for that. Trust and believe. When they see what you can truly do and accomplish, it's going to bother them so much. You're already bothering them. What do you think is going to happen next, bro? Like I said, you think you get a lot of hate now? Just wait. People's going to be envying you hard, bro. Especially your hometown folks, which is what I'm going to do a video on pretty soon once again. Because it's a big thing. There's a reason people move away from their hometowns, and it's probably ideal for most people. Some people can get away with staying. Some people gotta move. And it's probably best you at least leave the hometown you grew up in, at least get a pretty good distance away, if not halfway across the damn world. For some people, it's that bad. They have to get halfway across the damn world. Some people can go hours away from where they grew up or whatever. But when you have bigger goals and dreams, bro, you can't be surrounded by the shit you grew up around. They're going to be the biggest haters that you got. Because most of those people are staying right where they're at. And they want you to do the exact same thing because they truly deep down inside want better for themselves. But they don't want to put in that work. And when you do, it hurts them to their core. It bothers them. They have demons they have not fought. You have fought your demons. They have not. There's a huge difference. And as I've stated, these people, bro, they're not ready for your next chapter. There's a lot of people that's not. There's people you wouldn't even expect that is not ready for your next chapter. There's people you might be cool with right now. Just wait, son. Because you ain't gonna be cool with them here shortly. I guarantee you that. If you don't believe me, just wait and see. Because if you keep leveling up, you're gonna automatically see. There should be nothing that catches you off by surprise. Almost nothing at this point. I've been surprised many, many times. And I'd be damned to be surprised again. I'd almost be surprised if the opposite happened at this point. If people were to love me more or care for me more or be on my side even more, the more I level up. That would surprise me more. Not for backstabbing bums to abandon me. That shit happens, I'm expecting it. And that's how you should think as well if you're leveling up in life, doing better. Striving for more, being more. Because that's what people tend to do a lot. I'm constantly having people change up on me over time, bro. And it's crazy to see. But it don't surprise me anymore. And that's the thing. You could have been cool with someone at a local car shop that you had your work done on your vehicles over the years at this spot, and all of a sudden this motherfucker, bro, now he's looking at you funny. Because you got more money. He's looking at you funny because you got more money. And he knows it just by the way you are. By your confidence, by your swagger, by the way you handle yourself in life. A lot of people are struggling hard, bruh. Hard. And they don't want to put it in overdrive and work their tails off during their struggles. But it's what you must do. And it's what every person has done that has did anything or amounted to anything in life. Everybody suffers, but what are you going to do when you're suffering? You're going to try to, oh, let's cool off. Oh, this is so horrible. Let me have a drink. I can't handle this stress. Oh my God, let me have a drink. Oh my God, let me relax. Let me free myself and my mind because I can't handle the stress because I'm a little pussy. Or are you going to get down and dirty? Go to the trenches like a fucking World War II veteran? Because the choice is yours. You must demand from yourself what you want out of life. It is what you must do. You will get out of life what you have to have. If there are certain things, it has to be this way, you will make that happen. Anything less is unacceptable. I'm going for X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to make this happen. Anything less is unacceptable. If you just kind of want things, you ain't fucking touching it. I just kind of want to do this. Yeah, I'll do it here and there. I kind of want to do this. I'd like to do this. I'd like to go to Mars, but guess what? It ain't happening. Especially not right now. We'd like to do a lot of things, wouldn't we? What you have to make happen can absolutely come true. But if you just kind of want things to come true, if you just kind of want things to happen, I'd kind of like to go to the gym and put on some muscle. I'd kind of like to, just a little bit, I'd kind of like to do it. I mean, if it's easy, I guess. No, it's not easy. Anything worthwhile is not easy. Anything you want that involves big results is not easy. And that's why when you're the guy or you're the girl that can overcome things in life and get big results for yourself, there comes the hate. They're coming running, bruh. They're talking like this behind your back. They talk cool to your face. They talk cool to you over text. But they're doing this behind the scenes and they don't like you the way that you think. They don't. They're not really with you, bro. There's some people, bro, they be mad toxic. They'd like to kind of just keep in touch, but they truly hate you deep down inside. They're truly, truly envious of you. But they kind of like to keep in touch here and there because if they can ever use you the way they want, they will. But down to their itty bitty cores, they don't love you. They don't like you the way you think. They envy your success. Hard. Real hard. And like I said, the reason why they even keep in touch is because if there's a moment where they can capitalize off of you or your name or whatever, they will. Say you become rich, you're throwing these exotic parties, these pool parties, You're getting a bunch of pretty girls to your pool parties. Now your friends, your friends, right? Now they want to come. Because you can gift them a good time. Not give them a good time. You can gift them a good time. From all your hard work and your sacrifice. But guess what? These fools did not want to give you any props. In fact, they did the opposite the whole time. The whole time, all those years. They were doing this behind your back, bruh. The whole time. They never liked anything you had to do. They never liked your shit. They never supported you in any way, shape, or form. And now some of these individuals, they're going to try to get freebies off of your name. They're going to try to get freebies off of you in some way, shape, or form. But they are truly envious of you to their core, and they can't help it. Because they wish they could achieve what you have. But these people are goners, bro. They're lost. They don't know what true love is because they don't love themselves. They're just pissed. They're truly pissed. And they're pissed at you because you got it right. They did not. You're becoming everything they wish and hope and want to be. But they don't have to be that the way you do. You have a calling. They just simply don't. They like for things to go their way. They don't make things go their way. They just like for it to happen. I'd like for that. You ain't getting it. Because you would just like for it. You're not going to work for it. You put in 1 day of work. Oh my God. Congratulations. Do you feel accomplished? Try working your tail off for a year, 2 years, and not one single penny, not a single dime, not a single result. Sometimes it take that long, bruh. But a lot of people don't want to get it. A lot of people don't get it. Which is why they don't get it right. When they realize what is required, they fold. They cannot be consistent. They can't keep up. You are cut from a different cloth than they are. Which is why they're so envious of you. They wish they could do what you do. But even if they did what you did, bro, they can't keep up. Do you know how many people, bruh? Do you know how many people gave up when they tried to hang with me? Too many to count. An enormous amount. Because my discipline is A+ top tier. You can never get me to stop. I wake up with my soul sparked on fire. There are things to do, there are things to accomplish, there's things we can do to get closer to our goals. But they never want to put up that fight. Because they ain't got the fight the way you got the fight. You got it, bro. You are a true fighter. A warrior. But they're not. They can say they are all they want. They can think that. But actions and results show otherwise. It's funny how that be. It's funny. These people believe their own bullshit, bro. They believe their own little delusional thoughts. When reality is reality, look at the results. Look at what is happening. But they can't come to terms with that. And when they do, they get so mad. Oh my God. They're so mad now. They're so upset. We ain't upset, bro. We are strictly coming here with facts, which they cannot handle. We have true dog in us. They don't. And as I've stated, these same people are not ready for your next chapter. I even know people, bro, they will support you to a certain time period. And you get to that certain period, you get to that certain destination, oh, it's over. That support, shut off. They don't want to like anything you have to do. They don't want to even, they can barely look at you no more, bro. Why? Because your life is taking off. You're succeeding. And their life is staying very still. You're not on the same tip. You're not on the same page. These filthy animals, bro, in your local area, they can't handle to see it. And maybe even some others as well. You would be very surprised at what really is. But at the end of the day, I don't want you guys to be surprised. Because this is how people are. And it's unfortunate that it has to be this way. But it is this way solely because of them. It's all your fault. Oh, it's all your fault. We can't help it. They can help it. We can't. That's the thing here. We're going to do us. And they just can't do them the way we can do us. So it's their problem for being upset. It's their problem for not being able to accept who we actually are and who we're becoming. We're never the same. We're always growing. We're always developing. We're always evolving. They have a problem with that because their growth is next to nothing. Almost zero. They're not budging. They're not changing. You must change. You must grow. You must develop. You must force yourself to. Without any force, without any stress, without any hard work and determination, you're not going to budge. You must do things you've never done. If you've only done 100 sit-ups in a full gym session, you must be able to do 200. And then once you only do 200, you must be able to do 3. And then 400. Whatever, that's an example. There's levels to it, bro. There's extremes. There's big, big, big extremes. And it's all about where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What kind of work, what type of work do you want to put in? Because there's only so many things you can do in a 24-hour period, and that is also the truth. But people get things wrong, bro. People, they don't understand how the world works. They don't understand how success works. There's so many things you can do. I don't get how people can't get at least something right. Your whole life goes by and you got nothing done right. So no wonder you have haters, because there's way too many of these people. And when you're the one, when you're the chosen one, when you're the top 5, top 10%, possibly even top 1 or 2%, what do you think the other 99%? What do you think about the other 95%? What do you think about the other 90% is going to feel and think about you? Not too fond. Why? Because they're envious. They're jealous. Why? Because you the man, you the woman. You're the chosen one. You were chosen for a particular thing, and you went all out. There's a big difference. And when you're that person, like I said, they're not going to be too fond of you. They're going to envy you hard. They're going to envy your work. They're going to envy your success. You're solid. You put in those 10,000 hours, bro. And that's what it really comes down to. It comes down to making a decision. And you're going to know to a certain extent if you made the right decision or not. You can pick something and put in a lot of hours and it didn't work out. That just means you didn't make the right decision. You have to pick something else now. Some you have to get better at dropping something that is not working out at all. But you have to give yourself a shot as well. You got to put in a lot of hours. That's something you believe could work for you. If it's not going nowhere, you might have to drop it. You might have to. And pick something else that you can put those 10,000 hours in and go all the fuck out. Make sure you love it. Make sure the passion is there. Make sure you're making the right decision. You gotta make sure, bruh. You gotta make sure you love what you do so much that you can get up on days you don't even want to and perform. Because you're not always going to want to. There's gonna be a day where you don't feel like it. You might catch some cold, you might get sick, and you still show up, you still perform. For example, yesterday, bruh, I just got these Invisalign in. Today, it's not as bad. But yesterday, I had them in for the first 8 hours, bruh, and my head was pounding. Because when you put these in, bruh, your teeth, it's real tight. It's tight in the teeth. Everybody reacts different to this kind of stuff. But it didn't hurt my teeth. It hurt my head. It gave me a serious headache, and I still showed up. And that's just an example. That's an example of so many things that I have done that a lot of people would not. I've had little migraines before, and I made plans with friends to go shoot pool. Guess what? I still went. I got in the car, and I put my head down, and I was just like, are you okay? And I'm like, I got a headache, but we're still going. And that's just how I am, bro. Like, that's really how I am. I'm not just saying this to say this. This is really how I am. That's the type of guy I am, bro. That's the person you have to be. You have to be able to show up in life. Got to. But anyways, that's it, this video. And I hope you guys can take a lot from this. A lot of motivation, inspiration. I'm giving you guys my power, bro. I'm literally giving you guys my mind. I'm giving you guys the keys. Nobody should be pissed off. Everybody should love what's just taken place in this video. We want nothing but prosperity. We want nothing but the best. We want nothing but success for everybody, bro. We need more love in this world. And there's a recent thing that has happened to a man that I might speak on in a video, but crazy story. But anyways, with that being said, this video has now expired, and I will be back.